Then from here, we move on to subsequent part 2 by considering the appropriate rectangles on the interval of k and k plus 1, which is here. Show that this expression here. Now, this is a rectangle under the graph. So just know that there are two ways of getting a rectangle here. One is taking the left bound. So this is the left bound. Taking the left bound, right? And the other one is taking the right bound, which is here. Okay? So just know that these two rectangles here will give you a this is overestimation, and the other one would be the underestimation. Okay, so they say by considering the appropriate rectangles. So I'm just going to consider for the rectangle height, okay, which take, I think okay, this is overestimation. The rectangle taking the left bound, taking the left bound for the height of rectangle is an overestimation. Okay, area is an overestimation. Okay, so the area, let this be A1. A1. Let area overestimated area be A1. Okay, so this case here, what we get is actually, I'm going to find the height here. If you were to take the left bound here, the height here would be 1 over 1 plus k square. You just replace into this expression here. That is your height. The width of the rectangle is pretty standard. This would be k plus 1 minus k, which is actually 1 unit. This is 1 unit lah. K plus 1, so 1 unit. Okay, so this would be 1 plus k square. This is the height times 1 unit, which is 1 plus k square. Okay, whereas if you taking the right bound for the height of a rectangle, taking the right bound for the height of rectangle, area is an underestimation. Okay, so hence let underestimated area be A2. Okay, so this case here, once we get it, we will get this area here, which is this height that you're looking at, the smaller one. Alright, so this, just remember, taking the left bound will give you overestimation, then the other bound would be underestimation. Usually that's the case. Not as in you take the other one will be the under or overestimation. Okay, so it depends on the shape. Not that always. Not left bound doesn't always give you overestimation, but if it gives you underestimation, then the other one will be overestimation, and vice versa. Yeah. So the one on the right would be, because you're using 1 plus k plus 1, right? Square times 1. This is height. So it's the same, this area here. Okay. So hence, exact area would be lesser than A1 overestimated area and bigger than A2 underestimated area. So this case here, what we get is actually just tangent inverse k plus 1 minus tangent inverse k. And after which you have the one on the A1, which is overestimation will be 1 plus k square. But because they asked us to show k square plus 1, so I'm just going to put k square plus 1. And the other side will just be k plus 1 squared plus 1. Right, so this is how you do this question here proficiently.